Well, it is already the 19th of February. Happy 19th of February. Friday. When most folks say it's Friday, it's also my trash day. It's 2016. Might as well say it's 2016 because before I know it, it'll be 2017. I don't know if I want to see it. I almost didn't see it yesterday. My potassium got down to 3.1. It was dangerous. I ended up going to the hospital. But when I died, I just would have gone to sleep because I was really tired. It's a silent death. Anyway, I went to the hospital and I got potassium, and they doubled my potassium intake, you know. Am I afraid of death? Obviously not. Not if I go to sleep. What if there's black? What if there's nothingness? And I won't know if there's nothingness, will I? What if there's heaven? Then I shall see heaven. What if there's hell? Then there's hell. I would prefer heaven. Life is really strange. We politicians, and they're fighting for office and telling our president of the United States that he's not allowed to perform a duty like appoint the Supreme Court Justice. Interesting. My sympathies to Scalia's family. Back to Obama. So people are allowed to push him around. Bonner did. I used to call him Boner. Yep. Hell-bent on getting that president ruined. So Republicans, tell me, you vetoed everything. You fucked our president of the United States over. You screwed everything up. Like you promised. And everybody's blaming Obama. I blame Congress, the Senate. I blame the people that I put into office. Democrats. I blame everybody in the House. Yeah. I don't understand a lot of crap that's gone on. By the way, if you have an FHA loan, you can't get your house saved. So, that was one thing President Obama wasn't cute on. And instead I got a phone call from, by the way, Obama does answer, or has somebody answer, an email that I've sent, and he's been incredibly polite on that, and I do thank you, President Obama. Most people don't get responses. I, as have actually got responses. One was on real estate, about HARP and the other things that might be available to us, which we did not qualify for because we have PEMA attached to our mortgage. And it's an FHA loan. So right now we are in mediation with Wells Fargo Bank, who is bigger than the Messiah. And obviously we bailed out these banks, and they, being with the Messiah complex, used that fucking money to give themselves bonuses, to go on trips, and I'm being audited. I am an American citizen, and I pay taxes. I live in a house that I have since 2008. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight as hard as I can. You know, folks, that with an FHA loan, with that PIMA that you pay, which is $400 to $500 added on to your mortgage, right? And they want you to afford the mortgage. Now, I also have my taxes and my insurance added onto that because it's easier. Okay, no problem. My payment would have been about, I don't know, $1,500 a month. Maybe $1,600 or $1,800 a month. But not $2,600 a fucking month. It's now down to 2007 because the property taxes suddenly went down. But I still have the PIMA bill, and I have all these medical bills, and I still have all these credit card bills. And what? You take my house, and it's going to sit, what? Still. And you will not put it up for auction for years. You know why, folks, you won't? Because on FHA, they can let this house sit as long as they want and still get paid for it. Yeah, this house was paid a long time ago. The bank made their money on this house a long time ago. Right now, they're just getting extra from us. It's our house. We're going to pay for our home. We'll pay even the back, what we owe. But the fact that losing a home, they still get the PIMA insurance to pay them every month for as long as the house stands still. So there's no really reason to auction it off or to try and even sell the damn fucking thing. The language is rough today. It's going to be rated a hard R. I'm angry. I had good reason to be angry. I can't buy off the banks. I can't buy off the politicians. Can't buy off the House. I can't buy off President Obama. I can't give him the quality information that he needs to know that FHA sucks. So I wrote another letter. This time it was about how many of the houses were standing empty in my neighborhood. Not just my local neighborhood, but I mean all over the complex. So it's actually in my neighborhood that I have right now. There's actually a lot of homes for sale, but none of them are empty except for one. And that's a HUD house because it had issues. Anyway, that one HUD house, by the way, brings down property values. In the meantime, though, Quadrant made newer homes over on the ridge, which are that way, better made than ours, than the people who moved here in 2008, 2009, and all that. They have actual good siding over there, made of, I think, Trex. And when you walk in, there's hardwood floors, you know, and they show you the house the way you would get it. You don't have to buy the extras. You can buy extras, by the way, and make the house go up as high as you want. Anyway, they just sold one, a really nice one. And though it's only 1,600 feet, it is a nice house for $269,000. I have a 2,456 square foot home. I might get $275 for it, but I doubt it. Why should they buy a home that's not as nice as the homes over there that Quadrant undercut the rest of us on? Because they did. They screwed us. Should I be upset? Oh, I'm upset. There are homes on my block that are pristine. I mean, I am serious. I mean, they are super nice. They're pristine. Beautiful homes. But they're still not going to sell for what you can get over at the other side which was built at the last moment, the last of Quadrant. Quadrant Homes was owned by Weyerhaeuser. Weyerhaeuser, big corporation. A problem, especially with the environment. Weyerhaeuser has had many fines for different things. Quadrant has been in a couple of lawsuits, you know, none of which we qualified for, but anyway, you can't do anything to them. They're just as big. Places all over the place, and they're expanding to other states. And, you know, the president endorsed them because they were affordable housing. Affordable housing for who? The poor can't move here. I mean, let's be honest, 269,000, 279,000, 240,000, 235,000. I don't know many poor people that can afford that. Affordable housing. What is affordable housing? Oh, that's right, the cardboard box. Now, I know that I have written Obama several letters, and I do get answered. No doubt. And I respect that. And then that redeemed the man to my heart just because he had the people get in touch with me because they were worried. They were so worried with my last letter that I called suicide prevention because they thought I was depressed. I assured her that suicidal ideation was not my deal right at this point. I was not depressed. I was doing quite well. That if I need help, I do have help available for me and to me. Let's bypass the fact that in the letter I said specifically that seeing people with these empty homes around the whole area, or people losing their homes, is sad. Now, that's a normal feeling. I have empathy for these people. I have empathy for myself. You're going to deem me depressed and suicidal? I hope not. The housing market failed. Some people, yeah. The medical failed. Definitely failed. Some people got insurance, which helped. If anybody looks at Massachusetts insurance, and how they handle their health care, they'll realize that Edward Kennedy did an excellent job. Obama was going to model our insurance off of that. It didn't happen because he was vetoed. I don't know how many times the House vetoed him. I mean, it got to the point where it didn't matter what he put down. They were going to veto him. They said they would before he was even elected. And then when he got elected, before he was even put and sworn into office, he was helping Bush. Is any of that remembered? Well, so are we going to keep on bailing out the banks, car industry? What else are we going to do? Is this Obama's fault? No. I don't believe it is. I believe that he is only given the information and he works from that point. I mean, what else is he to do? It's frigging amazing. Being on social media can be a minus. Because, well, for one, you're on social media and you're not on television, you're not on the news. I was on CNN one time. I got a chance to ask a question about the real estate market to the Obama administration, and it was very, very exciting to me. Like, I was so excited I could barely talk. Blah. But then I got used to it. It was like, okay, He's not afraid of me. He said, I'm definitely benign. I'm harmless. But I definitely had extremely important questions. And I still have incredibly a lot of questions. How is FHA getting by with some of the stuff they do? And why can't FHA go with a mediation? A 40-year loan. That's all. No. So they're going to force me into a damn Chapter 13. That's what exactly is going to end up happening. Oh, they'll get paid. So will everybody else. 5 years. I don't want to be forced into that. A 40-year loan with forgiveness on all fines that the bank makes. Thousands of dollars worth of fines. And I'm 8 months behind. I'm 7 months behind on my mortgage. So I have to pay that back, obviously. So add on $200 extra a month to my mortgage. Fair enough. So it's paid off. When the house is sold, whatever left goes to them. If the house goes up. I bought this place for $312,000 or $315,000. I never can remember. But anyway, during the decline of the real estate, it went down to as low as $199,000. It hurt. And now it's back up between $260,000 to $274,000, depending on which part of Zillow you want to believe. Seriously. I got great neighbors. I love them to pieces. We all have one thing in common. Whatever goes on at our homes goes on at our homes. We leave each other's backyards alone. And they're all in really pristine shape, by the way. So, well, there's mine. I'm still growing, I've got that hippie thing going. But they allow it. And they're nice about it. It's hard. It is hard living sometimes. It is hard making it sometimes. But I'm going to fight as hard as I can. And I may have no chance in frigging hell. But you're not going to take my home. No, you're not. I'm not willingly leaving. Right?